Okay, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the weekend preview for Sunday, October 13th, 2013. I am Darkside Phil. We got an interesting week ahead of us with different kinds of content. Let me explain. But first and foremost, if you're watching this on Twitch TV, good stuff. If you're watching it on YouTube, I apologize. I don't know when you're going to get to see this. And the reason I say that is because YouTube's been having massive problems for the past day. Yesterday, I only uploaded 5 videos. Today, I only uploaded 5 videos. Let me give you some perspective. I started uploading the 5 Grand Theft Auto 5 online gameplay videos earlier today around, I believe it was before 2 p.m. I didn't even get them all live until, I believe, after 5 p.m., despite the fact it was only 5 videos, because YouTube is consistently having problems with processing. Videos are fully uploaded and they just sit there and don't process at all, so you never get to see them, okay? And that's disappointing for me because, as you know, John Rambo and I yesterday did a full day of co-op with viewers in order to try to get some footage for a Suicide Kings montage, which I am actually working on putting together. And it was very disappointing that I couldn't even get that footage out to you guys, even though I wasn't uploading a lot of videos, all right? So I don't know when this weekend preview is going to process and if I'm going to have to upload it multiple times. So if you're watching this on YouTube and it's showing up a little bit later than usual, now you know why, and I apologize for that, okay? Now, that being said, unfortunately my upload schedule got a little screwed up today. I wanted to upload more Legend of Zelda Windwaker. I played it on first stream today, but I didn't upload the videos because I was still wrestling with the GTA Online stuff, trying to get it live. It is live now, but unfortunately I went to dinner. I didn't have time to work on the Wind Waker stuff. So let me give you some perspective on the plan for the rest of the week so you guys know what to expect in regards to all the videos coming and the streams. All right, so tonight, immediately following this stream of the weekend preview, I will actually be playing Beyond Two Souls here on stream, and what's going to be is the return to Beyond Two Souls, basically like take 2 on certain scenes and things in the game. There were a few different scenes in the game where it seemed like there were really alternative ways that you could go with them, and I did them one certain way. Now I want to go back and try to redo them a different way and see if I can actually get a different outcome, all right? In addition, the game had 4 choices for my ending and the epilogue, so what I want to do is replay the epilogue multiple times, choose the different things, and see what happens with those different choices at the end of the game, all right? So it's going to be the return to Beyond Two Souls tonight on stream. Now, if all goes well and YouTube works, I am going to attempt to upload those videos tonight to DSP Gaming. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything works, and I'm not up for, 14 hours trying to get the damn things to work. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that, all right? Tomorrow's plan, so everybody knows. More Wind Waker videos on DSP Gaming, definitely. The final 6 Grand Theft Auto Online videos will also be going live on DSP Gaming tomorrow. So that'll be all of the footage from Saturday will be uploaded as of tomorrow, okay? So everybody knows. That's how it's going to go, all right? In addition to that, what's going to be on stream? Well, we're going to have more Wind Waker. First stream will be more Zelda Wind Waker. I tested something earlier today that I have not done yet on streams. If you are interested in watching live streams, usually when I run my commercial breaks, I just put a still footage. It's silent. It's kind of boring. What I've decided to do is for games where I have those still pictures that fans have submitted fan art of like a commercial break, I'm going to do a montage video that kind of goes between them all and actually play some music. So that way if you're watching the commercials end and now you're like, uh-oh, now what? You have something to watch. In the meantime, if I'm not back within, to say 3 minutes. But in addition to that, some of you don't see ads. Some of you are in other countries. Sometimes there just aren't ads available, and you don't see ads, and it's boring to just sit there for 3 to 5 minutes when I go on a break during my gameplay. I've made these videos. I'm going to attempt to make these videos for games where people make me the fan art that I can do it, okay? So that's just a new thing I've implemented this week. I wanted to give everybody the heads up, okay? So tomorrow, like I said, Wind Waker on first stream. Hoping to get as far as I can. I'm doing pretty good in the game. I'm really enjoying the game. And the people who are watching the stream and the videos are liking it. I know it's not a very popular game. I know it's an older game. A lot of people are like, oh God, a long-ass Zelda game. At this point, we don't want to see that. We just want to see new stuff. Perfectly acceptable. That's why I'm balancing my content, all right? Now, tomorrow night, what I have decided to do, and this is completely new. It's the first time I'm announcing this, so listen up. Clear your ears. Tomorrow night for my second stream, Monday's second stream, is going to be more Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, when I say that, What I mean is I want to play it, and I want to actually try to do more co-op with you guys, the fans and viewers. We only got 2 sessions in on Saturday as we were trying to learn the ropes on how the matchmaking worked, how the job system worked, what we could and couldn't do. And I'm looking to do another session of a couple hours at least to get more footage for my upcoming Suicide Kings project, all right? So that's going to be Monday night. If you did not have a chance to join in on Saturday, it's basically your second chance. This Monday night, second stream, I will be accepting people to come in and just play with me and try to do more Suicide Kings related stuff, okay? Now, what this means is that what I'd like you guys to do is try to think of ideas of things that you could do for Suicide Kings. Now, we already jumped off the top of Mount Chiliad. We already jumped off the top of the highest building in the game. Didn't work out too well. It wasn't very visible. We did some things with planes and stuff. I'm looking for more crazy stuff. Anyone has any ideas of what kind of crazy shit we could do? Let me know. Maybe go up against, rack up the highest star level we can, and we all just go up against the armed forces or something. I don't know. I don't know how. I've never been a 5-star wanted level in Grand Theft Auto 5, so I don't even know what happens if you do that, okay? But I have a few ideas of what to do, and, maybe would like to do stuff like that, okay? So please, Monday night, brainstorm, let me know what you think. Now, in addition to this, I'm currently looking for instrumental music that I can use in my Suicide Kings upcoming project, which I'll be working on over the next several weeks, okay? If you guys have instrumental music that you make, and this is something that maybe you'd like to have your music highlighted, please send it my way. Someone's already sent me some. I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. I'm going to try to listen to it. But you can send me stuff at darksidephil@hotmail.com. Please obviously explain what it is that you're sending to me. Don't just send me a ton of files because then I won't open them. I won't trust it. I do have virus protection software that will scan it, though, before I download it. Or if you're aware of like an area, if you have stuff on YouTube already that you'd like to show me. I'm looking for stuff because I want to put music into the Suicide Kings, but unlike the first time that I did it in Red Dead Redemption, it's now here on my partner channel. I can't use, copyrighted, like, real music from an artist that's, published and all the fucking bullshit rights. I'm looking for people to maybe get their own instrumental stuff featured like I've done in the past with my year-end series. And don't worry, I will give you a shout-out or a plug if I decide to use your stuff in the video, okay? So please submit what you've got. I know we've got great musicians and people out there who dabble in this stuff because I've heard the stuff before. People have sent me some really good stuff, and I'm looking to do it for Suicide Kings. Now, some people are saying, well, Phil, I don't understand. I thought you said John Rambo was going to do the soundtrack. Well, he is. He actually did produce an intro for it, but he's not going to play out, who knows how much I'm going to do. He's not going to play out 20, 25 minutes of instrumental music. I mean, come on now. The guy's not a professional artist, but that's what he does all day. He's a job. He has stuff to do. That'd be kind of taxing on him. Compose 25 minutes of original music for Suicide King. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? But he did do a really cool intro that we're going to use. G Fuel. Okay. So, that being said, just to recap, tomorrow, Windwaker first stream, Suicide Kings Practice. It's really just GTA Online gameplay second stream. Now, I also want to let everyone know that in the next couple days I'm going to be doing a few reviews. I am going to be reviewing Grand Theft Auto 5. I am going to be reviewing Beyond Two Souls. And there's a possibility I'll be reviewing a mini review for The Wolf Among Us Episode 1, which I played back on Friday. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen either Beyond Two Souls or The Wolf Among Us playthroughs, you got to check them out. They were really, really good games. Wolf Among Us surprised me. I actually thought that I didn't know if it was going to be as good as Walking Dead. I think it's good, or as good, for different reasons. Beyond Two Souls, different kind of game than a lot of games out there today, but still an entertaining game. So definitely check out those playthroughs. They're out there in public, okay? So I'm going to be trying to do those reviews during Monday and Tuesday. Now, I can't promise you when. I don't know what, I might, before I even start recording during those days, record those reviews first. That's more than likely what I'll do. And then I'll be releasing them on the King of Hate vlog. So the Hateful Truth returns this week for the first time since I think it was June. So we're talking like 4 months without a review from me. You're going to get at least 2, if not 3 this week. All right? Tuesday. What can you expect Tuesday? First stream on Tuesday is going to be more Wind Waker. As you know, it's a long game. I got to keep dedicating myself to playing it so that way I don't fall off. You know what I mean? I don't want to not play it one day and the next thing you know, I never get back to it. Second stream on Tuesday is up in the air, and here's why. I have a bunch of different ideas I can do. Number one, depending on how far I get in Beyond Two Souls tonight, maybe I want to return again and do more. I don't know. I don't know how much I'm going to do tonight. Number two, I don't know how much I'm going to get done in Grand Theft Auto Online Monday night. If I'm going to get a lot of good extra footage I can use for Suicide Kings, or maybe I won't. And then what I'm going to have to do is try to figure out what the heck to do, maybe do another session Tuesday night. Or if I feel that I have enough for GTA, if I've done enough in Beyond Two Souls, what I may do is some fighting games. I have not played fighting games in a while now. I think it's actually been over a month and a half at this point. I'm not positive on that, but it's really been a while. I'm craving Street Fighter. I hate it when I haven't played it for such an extended time that I start to crave it. You know what I mean? I also don't want to lose my fundamentals, especially next month with Killer Instinct coming up. I want to be able to have my fundamentals back, at least in a fighting game state of mind, and not have not played a fighting game for 2-3 months and then try to play Killer Instinct. So I'm very craving that. So if I do have an open Tuesday night, it's going to be fighting games. Okay, so so everybody knows exactly what's going on. Yes, I know there are other possibilities like Fallout 3 and stuff like that. I'll see, but I'm not making any promises, all right? Fallout 3 I will eventually return to, but again, like I said, it's one of those ongoing series. It's going to be spread out over a long period of time. I have lots of DLC content that's still doing it, so it's going to take quite a while, and I just have not had time to play it recently. I'm involved with other projects, so that's that. I'm not making any promises with that. So, the gist of this week is Wind Waker every day, possibly more GTA Online tomorrow, okay? Possibility of even more GTA Online depending on what happens tomorrow, all right? Possibly fighting games. At the least, you're going to get 2 reviews. You may get 3, all right? And that leads me into Wednesday. Now, Wednesday is the cutoff. Just like 3 or 4 weeks ago, however, I think it was about 3 weeks ago now, I took time off to spend with my girlfriend, Leanna. I'm doing the same thing this week. You may be saying, what on earth? You just took time off. What are you doing? Why are you doing it again? It's very simple. If I didn't do it now, I wouldn't be able to see her again until December. And there's no way that I'm going to allow myself, if it's in my power, to not see my girlfriend for over 2 months. You know what I mean? Since the last time I saw her, I had to squeeze it in. And I was like, where's the perfect time for me to squeeze in this visit? And it's now, because if I wait, then it's going to either hinder the new games coming out in October or the console launches in November. And I said, let's get it over with. Let's do it now. And let's actually try to do something pertinent. And it's the perfect timing because, as you know, in just a couple weeks, it's going to be Halloween. Now, I love Halloween. Everyone knows that. I've done Halloween specials in the past, different things to that effect. Well, this year, there's no way I could do a Halloween special because, once again, it's the second year in a row, all the major game releases are the same goddamn week. There's the Friday before Halloween. You've got Batman Arkham Origins. The Tuesday before Halloween, you've got Assassin's Creed 4, WWE 2K14, and Battlefield 4. 4 huge games in 1 week. How on earth am I going to play those and do a special game for Halloween? It's impossible. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be doing a special playthrough and or gameplay while Leanna is here. We're going to be doing a co-op horror game. And I'm not spoiling what the game is, but it is a game that I'm interested in. It is a game of a series I have never played before. All right? I'm very interested in trying the game out. And it's something that I think you guys will enjoy if you're in a horror mood, a horror state of mind coming up this week. I don't know exactly what days this week we'll be doing it yet. We actually have to talk about it. It might be on the weekend, which actually might work out better for you guys. I know a lot of people traditionally on the weekend have more time to watch streams and such than during the week. So I'm not positive on exactly when that's going to happen, but it is going to happen sometime this week. Horror co-op with Leanna, all right? And it's going to be fun. It's going to be my opportunity to try to do something spooky for you guys for Halloween, which otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do, which would have sucked, okay? Okay. Now that's pretty much it. What I'm planning to do is when I come back next week from this break, it's probably going to be Monday night. I'll probably do the weekend preview like I've done. Next week, the rough plan, all right, is to continue Wind Waker, which obviously I think everyone knew. Yes, Phil would be continuing Wind Waker. But on Tuesday of next week is a DLC for Saints Row 4. Now, if you haven't been following along, you don't know the story of this DLC. It's called Enter the Dominatrix, all right? It's supposed to be based off of gameplay that was cut out of Saints Row 3, of all games. Saints Row 3 was excerpted from the game, and then they decided to make it a DLC. It was supposed to be a standalone DLC that they were going to sell outside of Saints Row 3, but it ended up getting delayed, and then basically just pushed out because they were working on Saints Row 4, okay? And so what this is, it's going to be a standalone DLC for Saints Row 4. Supposedly, I don't know, I have the game, so if it's not standalone, it's not, but it's going to be a DLC for Saints Row 4. It looks like it's going to be great. It's the same kind of zany, off-the-wall humor that Saints Row always has. I think you guys are going to enjoy it very much. So I hope you'll check it out on that Tuesday when it comes out. And then I'll be balancing that with Wind Waker and other stuff. And so, I mean, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of that week, I'm going to have time to possibly do things like go back to Fallout 3, etc., etc. Maybe that'll be the week that I take some time out to actually focus on doing the Suicide Kings montage video project that I want to do. But obviously, you know, I need to have the time to do it, and right now I just don't. So that's the rough plan for this week. Tonight, Return to Beyond Two Souls. Tomorrow, Wind Waker and GTA Online with fans. Tuesday, Wind Waker, and probably fighting games. Maybe we'll have to see what happened with the other two, alright? 2 or 3 reviews coming up this week. A Halloween horror special playthrough. And then when I return, it's going to be the Saints Row DLC plus more Wind Waker plus other filler stuff next week until we get to Batman on Friday, okay? So that's it. That's the plan. That's the week in preview. Not much else to say. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I will attempt right now to upload this to YouTube. I have no clue how that's going to go. It could be very hit or miss because YouTube's messed up. And again, I want to apologize if you're not seeing the videos that I just promised you appearing on YouTube in a timely manner. That's why. You know me. I try to upload. I try to get this stuff up for you guys. But if the videos are just sitting there and processing, there's very little I can do to fix it. It's a YouTube side issue, not me, and I apologize for that. Okay? All right, that is it, everyone, for the weekend preview. Thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you for new gameplay this week, even tonight. And I will see you later. And I'll see you later this week, hopefully for the Halloween special. Thanks a lot, and see you then.
Blew it!
That's not what I meant to click. See you later.